I am Storm, and you can too. Welcome to day number 28. We've made it 4 weeks, people. Today's video is going to be story time. It's a story that I've told many a time, but it always gets a pretty good reaction, so I figure why not revisit old things again. So, back in 2011, I graduated. I had my 18th birthday and shipped out for basic training. And that happened all within about a 2 week time frame. It was fast, and it moved very fast. I went to Fort Jackson, South Carolina, and I completed basic soldiering training, or basic combat training, whatever you want to call it. I went to basic. Then immediately after basic, I literally walked down the street and I was at AIT for a 91 Bravo at Fort Jackson, South Carolina. I went from Alcatraz 113 to Echo Company 187. It went so well, which is where today's story is going to pick up. This is Echo Company. We were the Screaming Eagles. And if you see up top here, this is where the men stayed. Females stayed on the second floor. Platoon areas were on the first floor. Men on the third floor. Keep that in mind. Me, a significantly lighter, younger man, I slept in the barracks that were the furthest away from the doors that led to the stairs on the side of the building that led us down to the first floor to run out the building and gather in the platoon area. The furthest away. Keep that in mind. It was a day like any other. I was laying on my bunk. Other soldiers in my room were doing basic stuff. Cleaning, playing video games, sleeping, reading. We were just having a basic day. It was a Saturday. You're never supposed to be that busy on a Saturday, and we weren't. I had my legs kicked up, my shoes off, just chilling. All of a sudden, the PA system goes off. You have 5 bleeping seconds to get down to company formation. Beginning now. That's not enough time. I don't need to tell anybody with a common sense that that's not enough time to lock my wall locker, secure my bed, make sure everything under my bed is secure, put my shoes on, run out the door, and make it down 2 flights of stairs to make it to the platoon area. That's at least going to take 30 seconds. I did my best. In one foul swoop, I leapt from my bed. I secured my wall locker. I straightened my shoes, dusted up my bed a little bit, made sure the hospital corners were tight, put my shoes on. I did the whole works. Now I am full tilt out that door. It is a brick building. Brick on the inside, brick on the outside. I'll show it to you again. These are bricks. Whether on purpose, I got pushed, or I held on too tight, I was running full tilt out my door, turn left, and right back into the bricks. And I'm talking boom! And when you run into a force that's literally a pile of bricks, just happens to be built in a wall, that tends to do something to your noggin. It knocked me out. The last thing I remember was basically hitting that wall. But from what I'm told from another squad mate, I tried to drag myself on the floor until I finally gave out and blacked out. I'll show this to you again. I was a fit man. I could run. And I hit that wall hard enough to knock myself out. I come to. I've got my first sergeant standing over me. He is a beast of a man. He is black. That has literally everything to do with what comes out of his mouth. He kind of lightly pats me on the cheek. Casper! Casper, the friendly ghost! I looked up at First Sergeant. I said, yes, First Sergeant. He says, Casper! Casper, you didn't go through that wall! Did you, Casper? And my company commander is standing off to the left, and he is beside himself. He is nearly in tears trying to stop himself from laughing. And I'm just laying there on the floor. So after kind of doing an initial check with my neck, making sure that I was okay, they pulled me to my feet. They had 2 other soldiers help me and assist me down the stairs. There was an ambulance waiting out front with the entire platoon area filled with soldiers. Turns out that they just rallied us, or readied us, because they wanted to see if we were, going to go off post or if we were going to stay on post. It really wasn't even a big deal. And it wasn't even going to be one of those situations where you would get smoked. So we get down to the ambulance, and the first sergeant is conversing with the medical staff, the driver and whoever's going to sit in the back with me. And they're trying to figure out what they're going to write down on their medical paperwork. How did this soldier get a concussion, so to speak? You know what he says? Sniper wall. I got by a sniper wall. And so that paperwork travels with me to the hospital. And the doctor asks me about this sniper wall. And I have to tell him it's the brick wall in Echo 187. Yeah. Why me? Anyway, this is a bit of a shout out. Thank you to my buddy Sheets. I miss you, and I'm really glad that we had our basic training together. I saw that you subscribed today. Keep in touch, and there will be more to watch. To everyone that has liked or subscribed my videos, I appreciate it. This is more the kind of stuff that I want to get into, is more of these stories or the embarrassing life that is mine. I hope that you enjoyed today's visuals. I hope you enjoyed today's story, and I really hope that you enjoy what you see in the coming months, because it's only going to get better. It is April 19th, 2021. Tomorrow is 420. I will not partake, but to those that will, please be safe, have fun. Have a good night. Bye.